So it's finally happened. You've received an offer to come study with us at the Department of Theology and Religious Studies in the University of Nottingham. How exciting! Congratulations! But what do you do while you're waiting for fall, which seems so far away? Don't worry. I'm Sara Parks, admissions tutor at TRS, and I've provided a top 10 list of things to do while you're waiting to study theology and religious studies. So you've had an offer. Congratulations! You'll be joining a Russell Group university that does theology particularly well. Our department is ranked within the top 10 in the nation for theology and religious studies. We get high scores on both teaching and research, and we also have work placement modules and study abroad options. You'll be joining a diverse department with a wide range of approaches. Those who study the nexus between theology and philosophy, philosophy and science, theology and science, those who do classic biblical studies, the history of the ancient Near East, the Hellenistic and Roman worlds, and early Christianity, those who study the living religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and how those three monotheistic religions relate to each other, and those who study theology and literature, or the Bible and culture, music and art. You'll be joining a department that is, in my opinion, as admissions tutor, the perfect size. Here's an example of the past 3 years of groups of freshers, 50 freshers, 56 freshers, 75 freshers. This number is perfect because it's big enough that there's lots of energy, but small enough so that you feel like you have a community and people get to know each other. You'll be joining a department with great student experience results. We received a score of 94% overall student satisfaction on the 2019 National Student Survey. That was the second highest in our entire university. You'll be joining a department that's making an impact on the world. Here's an example of new books that have just come out within the past year written by our academic staff members. You have been invited to come study one of the following 5 courses that we offer: a single honors bachelor's degree in theology and religious studies, single honors bachelor's of arts in biblical studies and theology, single honors Bachelor of Arts in Religion, Culture, and Ethics, or perhaps one of our joint honors programs, such as our joint honors Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy and Theology, or a joint honors bachelor's program in Religion, Philosophy, and Ethics. But no matter which course you've chosen or been invited to come join us with, each of them has flexibility built in so you can mix and match a little bit from all of the other subjects as well. The beauty of our courses is that they do have some flexibility and you have lots of options when you join us. And if you come in the fall and you're trying this and that module and you decide, oh, actually, I wasn't sure about this before, but now I know that biblical studies is actually the thing for me, just come and talk to us and we can help you rearrange, no problem. So now that you're convinced we're the place for you, what should you do while you're waiting to study with us? Here is my personal top 10 list as admissions tutor. Here are some ways you should spend your summer, in my opinion. We'll be joined for this by Sweet Pea. Number 10, we're counting backwards. Number 10, Sweet Pea and I recommend, if you have a little budget, reading 1 or 2 very short introductions. Oxford University Press publishes a series called Very Short Introductions. These are usually quite affordable, under £10, maybe £5. So I've gone through the list of their entire list of titles, and I've selected out their titles that match perfectly with modules that we teach. And so here's a whole list of titles for you. I'm not saying read all of these, but if you have a local library that will order in books for you, or if you have a little wee budget, maybe read 2 or 3 of these if you can over the summer. Could be anything from Alexander the Great to artificial intelligence, biblical archaeology, feminism, humanism, logic, post-colonialism, science and religion, Thomas Aquinas, the virtues. Any of these will do. Number 9. Sweet Pea and I recommend having a close look at our official course prospectus. You can be sure that you're on the course that's right for you, and you can start thinking ahead of what kinds of modules you'd be interested in taking if you have a look at this link to our official 2020 course prospectus, which not only has all sorts of modules that are the types of modules we offer, but also has careers information if you're thinking down the road. It has information about how to plan ahead for a study abroad semester and how to involve a work placement option in your time at uni. Number 8, Sweet Pea and I recommend checking out some of our student vlogs. You can hear about students. You can hear from students about life in Nottingham, hobbies and clubs on campus, what the campus is like, and more in their video logs. There's the link. Number 7. Sweet Pea and I recommend heading over to the Student Experience portal. The Student Experience portal, if you just follow the link that's on the screen, has all kinds of tips about what it's like living on campus, living off campus, accommodations, the nightlife in the city center, student union, sports, all kinds of things. Number 6. Sweet Pea and I recommend joining Theology and Religious Studies social media accounts. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And here are our addresses, I guess you call them. And these are places where you might feel like you can join our community before you even get here, because there's students who engage on there. The different faculty members share things that they're excited about, important information about what's happening on campus or in the humanities building can all be found there. Number 5. Think a minute. Sweet Pea and I recommend these amazing little 1-minute long videos called Think a Minute. The Think a Minute series helps students of particularly the 2 joint honors degrees, religion, philosophy, and ethics, or joint honors philosophy and theology, to get ready for topics that are addressed in your Year 1 philosophy modules. And our other students can take philosophy modules as well, so you might enjoy heading over to hear philosophers explain concepts in 1 minute or less. Number 4. Why don't you attend our complete virtual offer holder day? At this virtual offer holder day that you can find in the link, I, our admissions tutor, give the entire presentation that I would give at an in-person offer holder day. Number 3. Sweet Pea and I highly recommend a brand new series called TRS Inspirations. In this little video series that we all made from our homes as we're all in quarantine right now, I asked my colleagues to, in 2 minutes or less, describe something that was really inspiring for them, that set them on their journey to follow the career path that they're in or to research the topic that they research. So you can watch these little videos on this link, TRS Inspirations, to go back in time and find out what inspired your future professors along their undergraduate journey. And if you watch these, maybe you'll have an idea for what to look out for your own life-changing moments when you get to uni. Number 2, Sweet Pea and I recommend the Why Study series. In this video series, which are longer videos, you can watch your future professors explain why various topics that they research and teach are crucial and fascinating in the Why Study series. So if you click that link, it takes you to a massive playlist that we've been building over the years. For example, a recent video called Why Study Online Churches with Dr. Tim Hutchings, who studies religion and media. And number 1, there's baby Sweet Pea, and she recommends our video series called Theologians in Conversation. In this series, which is also a YouTube playlist, you can hear your future professors really get into a conversation with each other, discussing research that they're passionate about and sharing their expertise in a really fun way. So there you have it. That is my and Sweet Pea's top 10 list of things to do while you're waiting to study at the University of Nottingham Department of Theology and Religious Studies. And now it's your turn. If you have any questions for us, please go ahead and email myself or our head of department, Allison Milbank. Our emails are there on the screen.